Hi, I'm Jim Raffle, and I'm here with Shelby Cusick.
Hi, Jim.
We are at the Awards and Personalization event in Las Vegas,
Yes.
and this is the Jim and Shelby Show, All Things Print Podcasts. So we are definitely here to talk about the print aspects of this market, which have changed a lot over the last several years. You're going to see some interviews today with manufacturers and dealers who are selling these flatbed UV machines into the awards and personalization market. What did you think of some of that? I mean, they're changing it up.
A little, yeah. I think there's a lot more innovation now, but I got distracted by them being able to laser images onto food.
That was
That was
interesting.
it has nothing to do with what we do, but but I was distracted by it.
Well, the macaroons made me hungry.
Yeah.
In all fairness.
But they were laser printing images onto pies, like actual pie. And it makes sense if you think about it, because it's just burning an image in there.
Yep.
But
And you're going to see an interview with Joe from Mamaki.
Joe Garcia.
Yep, and he's going to talk about how color is entering the awards and personalization market and recognition market, where it didn't used to be because there was really no easy way to get color on these awards and recognition plaques.
Yep.
And with a flatbed UV printer, it's become much easier and cost effective.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting. We saw some innovative things from PDS.
Yep.
They took a Mamaki printer and built a custom jig. He's calling it the fastest mug press or tumbler press in the world.
Yeah.
And talked about $650 per whatever it was, 8 minutes profit. I'm like, whoa, wait, what?
I think it was 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Still.
Sorry, I was off by a minute. So yeah, we're just kind of introing what we did and what we saw. It's not going to be a huge long episode like some of our other trade shows have been because it's a small show. But it's a small show with a lot of names we recognize, which is interesting in this market.
It's a really niche market too.
Right, and there's several UV printer manufacturers here, and JDS, the blank manufacturer, we see at all the sublimation shows, they're here, and so you're starting to see, in my opinion, a lot of crossover between some of these print technologies showing up in markets where 10 years ago you never saw them.
Right. Yep.
All right, so enjoy our coverage and let us know if there's any shows you think we should be at and cover.
Yep.
All right, we're here with Joe Garcia of Mamaki, and I'm going to let Joe introduce himself and talk a little bit about Mamaki printers in the award and recognition area.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Joe Garcia, regional manager for the West and the Southwest at Mamaki. We're here at APA with our UJF product line. Really a product line that allows specifically for segments like this for awards and recognition to be able to kind of take the next step. Very traditional engraving applications in this segment. So the next step up for a lot of these shops already doing awards and doing that type of application is color. So these type of desktop flatbeds, if you will, allow them to take that end product they're already doing. Many times is going to be recognition and awards, and add color to it to be able to do real quick, personalized type of trophies and awards with very little setup. Obviously, the UV technology allows them to print onto a wider range of materials, acrylic, glass, wood. So it really just opens up that next frontier, if you will, to where they can do more eye-catching graphics onto some traditional products from that trophy segment.
So you said one thing, Joe, that I found really interesting. He called this a desktop printer, and I get what he means because I work with other Mamaki equipment that fills a room.
Right.
And so from your perspective, these are desktop machines. They still require industrial environments. And
correct.
You're not gonna very easily put one in your basement. Maybe your garage.
Right.
But
right.
Because they're big and they're heavy.
Yep.
And they are industrial.
They are definitely the industrial grade machines. They're workhorses. UJF line has thousands of units installed and in the field. But you're right. We also make 4 by 8 foot flatbeds, and we make 8 by 10 foot flatbeds, right? So in our world, this is a desktop which has its own stand, right? So I guess the moniker just stayed there, after they were originally introduced.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. In a minute, we're going to talk with Steve Weiss from PDS Equipment. Right now, he's loading up a Mamaki UJF 7151 Plus with, dozen mugs and they're going to print them. So talk to him and ask him what he was doing. All right, so Steve.
Yes, sir.
I saw you loading up that printer, but before we talk about that, why don't you tell us a little bit about PDS and
Awesome.
UV Energize event and everything?
Awesome. I appreciate it. Steve Weeks, PDS Equipment. We've been in business since 1982. We specialize in Mamaki UV flatbed printers. We're here at the APA show in Vegas, demonstrating how the customers can produce 32 full-color tumblers every 9 minutes. This is the 7151 plus 2 super gap machine that goes up to 12.5 inches. It has a special print profile called LD3 that allows us to print long distance. So most people print the cups, they got to stick about 1.5 millimeters. We can wrap around about 8 or 10 millimeters off the top of the cup. 32 cups every 9 minutes. If you buy the cup for $6, retail them for $25 because they're variable data. That's a profit of over $650 every 9 minutes. So if you're in the tumbler business and looking to go high production, this is the fastest tumbler printer on the planet. If you can keep your image under 2.25 inch logos with a more vertical design. This is the first time we've showed this application. It's our best selling product at the moment, the 7151. And we're excited about it and look forward to showing you guys how to do it.
So this is the first time you've showed it?
Yeah, it is. I've been working on it a while. We just didn't want to show it until the trade show.
So we have a breaking story.
Yeah. Yeah, 32 cups in 9 minutes. That's the fastest tumbler printer on the planet.
And you have an event coming up in September?
Yeah, Nashville UV Energize. That's in September. It's at the Westin Hotel in Nashville. It's a 2-day learning event, UV print specific. We'll have probably 200 or 300 customers come in that already own our machines. It's like the most intimate UV networking event in the country. It's just specialized about UV printing, and all the support companies that provide our customers products for their UV printers, whether it's Color Control, JDS, or all the blanks and tumblers, Trotex, our laser partner. It's just great to have a community of people that are there specifically to help our customers grow. Great event. We're looking forward to it. September 6th and 7th, Nashville, Tennessee. You can reach out to Jim. He'll send you the link, how to register. It's a free event. We just ask that if you come, we want you to share and help people. It's all about sharing, learning, and networking. So we'd love to see you guys in Nashville.
It's going to be a great event. You should come. All right, thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yep. All right, we're here with Derek Moffett of Muto.
Yeah,
good to see you.
Yeah.
You are actually the product manager for this group of machines, right? All the UVs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You came in behind one of our good friends.
Yeah.
And we are looking at something you guys printed on this machine. And what model is it again?
This is the ExpertJet 661 UF.
Okay. And so it's a flatbed UV printer.
Uh-huh.
And it has, how big's the bed?
It's got a printable surface area of 19 inches wide by 23 1/3 inches deep.
And how deep can it go? Or what's the height?
The maximum clearance is 5.91 inches.
You put some golf balls, all kinds of stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you could even do cylindrical objects like wine bottles and things like that.
That's pretty cool. Was that done on here?
Yeah, this was done on here.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah, there's an optional rotary unit
that
you can use to spin the bottles as it prints.
That's excellent. So I was looking at this sample piece they printed, and Derek was explaining to me how it was done. But before we do that, one of the cool things is it can do Braille, right?
Yeah.
So for what is it called? ADA compliant?
Yep. This is ADA compliant Braille and tactile lettering.
Okay. And you said that you had to actually print this in 2 passes because there is a bit of texture here.
Yeah.
And so you do the build up first?
Does the build up first, and then after it's done with the build up, it's going to pull it back in and do the color. And in this case, there's some varnish on there as well.
Cool. And it started like that?
Yes.
So we went from this to this in, a matter of minutes probably?
Yeah, about 7 minutes.
That's for both passes?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's the kind of thing you can get. All right. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
Nice machine.
Yeah, thank you.
So we've stopped by the LogoJet booth several times, and they have been jam-packed every single time, just like they are right now. Otherwise, we would have stopped and talked with them as well. They have similar equipment to some of what we've shown you with its own unique features. It's definitely another player you'd want to look at if you are looking at flatbed UV for your awards and recognition.